Welcome. In this video, we're going to demonstrate how you can use your toe spacers in different activities, but also how to use them in shoes. Because obviously we do use shoes a considerable amount of time, and we want to be able to use the toe spacers for progressively longer periods so that they can give us the benefits that we're looking for, increased toe splay, which means better foot function and health. So first of all, what we'd like to do is remove a pair of foot liners or foot beds, also known as insoles, from within our shoe and just place that on the floor. Having your toe spacers on, you're just going to simply step on top of that insole and then make sure that your foot is in line with where your foot will actually sit within the shoe and insole, and then observe whether your toes with the toe spacers on actually fit within the parameters of that given insole. Now obviously we'd like to test the actual shoe with the toe spacers on. When you do this, what you should notice is that there's not compression from the side of the little toe to the side of the big toe. Now, this may not be immediately obvious for you, so we recommend actually putting your shoes on, walking around the house for a short period of time for about 10 to 15 minutes, and observing the sensations in your foot. If you start already there experiencing a great degree of discomfort and compression at the toes, chances are those shoes are too narrow for you. So we'd recommend looking into shoes that are obviously wide and foot shaped and wide enough for your particular feet. So what we want to make sure that we do before we use them in shoes is that we get used to using the toe spacers without shoes by walking for about 15 to 30 minutes the first day, and also trying some exercises such as toe lifts or just taking a short walk indoors or even outdoors using the toe spacers. Now what we should observe is the sensation in our toes. What is normal and to be expected is that when we're taking the thousands of steps that we do throughout our day, that the toes may start to get a bit sore, you may start to feel some more fatigue in your muscles of the foot, which is all normal and to be expected. From there, if it starts to become a bit too unbearable, we can just take them off, have a bit of a rest for about 1 or 2 hours, or even a full day if you feel that you need to. Come back to it the next day, have a feel of how are my feet feeling today? Are they still sore and tender? If yes, a good idea is maybe to have another day's rest or perform the exercises we'll demonstrate in the next video, which are good to perform to delay the onset of such feelings or sensations that you may get in your toes. So what we recommend that you do, number one, use your toe spacers barefoot the first day, 15 to 30 minutes indoors, and then from there, the next day, increase their use by about 5 to 15 minutes progressively every day. Now you will notice that particularly if you apply the exercises we recommend, that the onset, the time it takes for your toes to feel fatigued or sore will get more and more delayed, and you should be able to wear them for longer periods. Now there's not a one-size-fits-all prescription in terms of how often we should use them, and this is why I recommend that you go through or use the sensations of what you're feeling as a marker of how you need to progress. Good luck, and I'll see you in the next video.